A beast. Some days it's hard to find the good news. However, Saturday I was at a protest. 20 degrees with a beastly wind. Oh, it was cold out there. But folks were there, reminding the community that the resistance to the tyranny of Trump is strong and determined and growing. That's the good news. That community presence is so important because the resistance from the Republican legislators, both federal and state, is non-existent. Their complicity in allowing Trump to run roughshod over the Constitution, the rule of law, and the needs of we the people is indefensible. As the midterm campaigns begin to ramp up, those Republicans are out there trying to convince you that they will fight for you. But they haven't been, and there's no indication that they will in the future. Their big, beautiful bill, passed with only Republican votes, was incredibly generous to corporations and the rich, with nice tax cuts and subsidies for them, but only scraps at best for us. They increased the cost of health care for millions of Americans, and they cut funding for Medicare and Medicaid that will hurt all of us, especially those of us in rural areas, because our small hospitals can't survive those cuts. And they did this so they could funnel billions of dollars into ICE, not to go after the worst of the worst. The record is clear on that, but to attack and abuse non-citizens and citizens alike, including kids. But this past week, we saw the first serious rebuke of Trump from the Supreme Court. And of the over 500 lawsuits challenging Trump's actions, close to 90% of them are successful in the lower courts. So, the courts are fighting for us in attempting to preserve the rule of law. But in the absence of the Republican legislators doing the same and claiming their Article I powers, the remainder of the fight is ours for now. We need to do our due diligence in identifying and supporting candidates for the midterm elections who will fight for we the people. The super rich can dump billions of dollars into campaigns to try to buy politicians who will work for them to increase their wealth. But those dollars can't vote. All they can do is to try to buy our votes. But that works only if we are willing to sell them. We're smarter than that. Or we can be. We have to save ourselves by supporting political candidates who will represent we the people. They do exist. So don't be discouraged. Our informed majority is growing. We can do this.